Hey everyone, welcome back into the Hendon and Sherlock Holmes and Nemesis. Last video, we found out that Arsène Lupin was that sneaky reporter. And now it sounds like he's going to be going after the Queen, right? Let's see. Kind on you, Watson. See you soon. Oh, that's right. So I'm in disguise. I'm going to be going to the Golden Lion. Nick, see if we can talk to this guy.
There, Sergeant Ruffles. He'll be an excellent subject.
Let's say he's just randomly standing here.
Hello, me old China.
Hey, over here, you. When someone with a face like yours says hello to an officer, there's something happening, isn't there?
Ain't now going on, copper.
I don't recognise you. You aren't from hereabouts, are you? You from Bloomsbury by chance?
I ain't.
I think you are. I'd even say that you had a hand in the robbery at Sir Herman Grimble's house last night. We've been informed that the leader of the gang had taken refuge in the area, and now you're passing by to recover your share of the take, right?
Tain't so, copper. Last night wasn't me aunt feeling a little dicky. I had to fetch 20 pounds of coal in the wee hours of the night, all on account of her feet being cold. And the coalman didn't have a bag.
Enough already. You'll have to watch over your shoulder because I've got my eye on you.
Succeeded with flying colours.
Alright. Let's say it's just odd to have a policeman standing there. I had to go check it out. Okay.
Hello, Gov. Have you seen a bloke from the paper? Piers, his name is.
This ain't lost and found. Have a drink or get lost. Got it?
Hello, Gov. Have you seen a bloke from the paper? Piers, his name is.
Shh. Shh. I'm
It's still a secret wall.
wall with ears. Shh.
I want while he's drinking.
Hello, Gov. Have you seen a bloke from the paper? Piers, his name is.
Hey, big fella. One of your friends?
Hey, you know, he told me if I had the skinny, he'd be sure to line my pocket. It just so happens I've got something he'd kill to know.
Tell me about it. A gent, your pal. I think he's dossed up with some chap at the Mrs. Fleming's on Malcolm Street. A door with flowers on both sides. He must have a room on the first floor. Hey, when he greases your hand, come pay me a visit. We'll have a few pints, and after that...
Ta, lassie, I'll think about it.
Oh, Lessie. Alright, so... The Mrs. Fleming's, a door with flowers on both sides. I don't know where Malcolm Street is, but... You could check Barnes. I wonder if we can go... let's try going this way. Door with flowers on both? Yeah. To be fair, there were flowers on both sides of that door. Is it this one? Lots of flowers. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright.
There's a chance that Lupin and his accomplices are still there. I will need to know with absolute certitude behind which door their hideout is in order to steer the events to my advantage. Size 5, small feet.
Oh, that's not Lupin.
Elongated shape, slender footprint. It's that of a girl, a young girl.
Okay. Oop. You just have to do each door. Oop. Oh, come on. It's not a good job. Oh, that's not right. Why?
These footprints are
There you
size
go.
9.5.
Picky
These are
tape
work
measure.
boots.
So not that one. Or work boots. Okay. Just have to be careful not to hit the door handle.
Size 8.
Nope, still not looping.
Work boots. Look, some blood and little scraps of meat. The man must work in a slaughterhouse.
Oh. Okay. This is like the last.
These footprints are size 9.
These are promising.
The footprints are indistinct, but they don't seem to be those of work boots.
Oh, that's not him.
Who are you?
Hey, don't be daft. I'm just here visiting a bloke I know. Hack writer. Know him, don't you?
I don't know nothing. You've got a real trap on you. I'd say you're a real fink.
I ain't no think me. Did he tell you where he was going? See, it's just that he promised me loot, he did.
Hear this. I's laying low here tonight. Did a big number already, you hear? The barkeeper over the Lion told me this joint was emptied an hour ago and paid up for the next 3 days. And here I am, but I ain't never laid eyes on you, chap.
Could be that he left a little something for me in his snug. I'll just take a peek, will I?
Fat chance, but if you want to earn a few cents, go tell Eddie, the barkeeper over the Lion, there's twice as much as I'd thought. Tell him that little Sam is no longer in the race, and he should talk to that chump from Chelsea. So buzz off and hold your tongue, or I'll have it taken out by heck.
Trees.
I recognized him. It's Rumpkin, a famous burglar.
Oh.
I need to find a way to get him out in order to search the room without alerting the police. Their intervention would cause a commotion and any clues will be destroyed. I must think.
Well, that's an interesting doorway. A little glitchy, if I say so myself. Okay. Rumpkin. Okay. Who's like a Rumpkin? Okay. Let's go back here.
This is interesting, but absolutely useless for the moment. This may prove to be useful.
Oh, will it?
You, Eddie?
To you, that's Mister.
I just been to see the Mrs. Fleming's tenant. Know him? Rumpkin?
Shh, keep it down.
What's the deal? Ain't no coppers round here.
Oh, there's plenty. Big Bruiser, my guard, is part of Luigi's gang, and they're after Rumpkin's hide. If they found out that I've been harbouring and dealing with him, my goose is cooked. And yours too.
Luigi?
Huh? Maybe I'll just let Luigi know where to find Rumpkin. He might cough up a few bob for that tidbit. How's that sound?
Listen, you dirty rat. Luigi and Rumpkin had a, let's say, a difference of opinion. A little matter of honour. And now Rumpkin ain't welcome round here. So Rumpkin comes to me on the sly. He just scored big, he says. He's going to cut me a share of the all if I bail him out. It's a risk, mind. Now, if you can hold your tongue, you'll get your share too.
Deal. Rumpkin ain't ready to leave his hideout, eh?
Not likely. The very idea of finding himself face to face with a striped scarf has him quaking in his boots.
Striped scarf, eh? What's the score with that then?
The identifying sign for Luigi's gang. All those blokes have a striped scarf. They got weird designs on them too. That and their long knives is their trademark. Helps us to see them coming and stay out of the way. Good to avoid the hassle. So, what was it that Rumpkin wanted to tell me?
Said it's more than 10 times what you thought. Supposed to bring little Sam, the chump from Chelsea, eh? And as many other men you lord over. Bring 'em all at midnight.
Really? That's top hole, that. I'm on it.
Okay.
This may prove to be useful.
Just randomly leaves a knife on the... Oops.
This cloth, the size of a scarf, may come in handy. Phew, his scarf is soaked in wine. If I take it, I risk waking him. I must make sure this drunkard doesn't notice.
Okay, hold on.
What most closely resembles a cloth soaked in wine? Another cloth soaked in wine.
I'm assuming you do this.
Phew, his scarf is
okay.
soaked in wine. If I...
So we have to put this one out.
Perfect, he didn't notice anything.
Okay. I don't get what the knife is for. Oh, okay. I got it. Running down the street. Hello, pigeon. Man, these doors get better and better sometimes with this game. To look all the way around, but I suppose there's nothing.
No, I must figure out a way for him to leave.
What? Is that always there? Okay, well, how? Do we get him to... I have to talk to him and chase
You
him
again?
away?
You better scram, or I'll cart you
Oh,
off.
wait. Guess what? We've got to pin it. Every time. Blasted time. Alright.
It's me. I've seen our Eddie.
Ah!
You have 5 seconds to put that thing down. If I'm telling you that, it's because there's a way for you and me both to get along without getting hurt and without Luigi finding out. 1, 2.
Okay, spill the beans.
Good. Grab a bag and scarper as fast as you can. I keep the rest, and you'll want to pass by Baker Street because the rest of the crew is waiting on the other side.
Fine, but we'll meet again. You can count on it.
In exactly 13 seconds, he'll come across Sergeant Rufus. Right, what can I find here?
Alright. I still have it, huh? That's kinda cool, I guess. Get to hang on to it. Anything over here? No. It's a hat.
It's definitely the loot from the recent burglary of Herman Grimble's. I haven't seen him since the adventure of the silver earring. He'd be pleased to see me again, especially if I return his stolen property. Certain scraps of wood seem to have been painted with silver paint. It's a strong wood, no dust on it.
Is that it? There's a cane, but you can't click on it. Is that it?
I haven't inspected everything, it would appear.
Oh, okay. Well, he hasn't expected everything. What else do I have? Sometimes it's all about the angle. Oh. X215. Maybe?
Well, Rumpkin must have lost this paper in leaving. Let's head to Baker Street.
That's all we needed was the paper from Rumpkin. Alright, back to Baker Street. Sprint up the stairs.
At last, Holmes. I was imagining the worst had happened to you.
It was nothing, Watson. Even though I didn't manage to catch the swordfish, I do happen to have a few sea bream in my bag.
I sent off the letters that you wanted me to pen. I'm in a right state. Do you really believe that this rascal would dare attack?
I do believe, Watson. We'll discuss this later. I have a small task to do which requires my absolute concentration. I'll have to ask you to leave and go to Scotland Yard in order to inform the authorities that the plunder from the robbery at Sir Grimble's residence can be found in one of the rooms rented by Mrs. Fleming. Second door on the left, to be exact. They already have the perpetrator, but if the inspectors would be so good as to wait until midnight, they will find in that very location the top fences in London. Hand in the cookie jar, or jars, I should say.
If you say so, Holmes.
Thank you, Watson. As for myself, I need to study the clues that I recently found.
What secrets are these bits of silver wood hiding?
We're gonna find out.
What secrets are these bits of silver wood hiding?
Oh. Go. Well, you can't rotate them, so that's a good sign. Oh, wait. Okay, so we need the longer... Guess as this goes here. This could go here. A bit there, yeah. Okay. Means all these little guys go here. I don't know about that one yet. There. Okay, so it's coming together. So then all these must come out of the top here. Okay.
A cage. With the wood painted this colour, it almost looks like a steel cage. It doesn't mean much to me.
I'm back from the station where I completed the charge you had entrusted me with. On my return, a messenger gave me this letter, which asks us to meet with the Prime Minister at Buckingham Palace tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. It's far enough away, but not too late. Either way, it will give us some time for me to ponder and for you to rest. You seem sad, Watson, and we need to inspire confidence tomorrow. Our audience will be one of the hardest.
We get to go to the
Mr.
palace.
Holmes, the Prime Minister is in the White Room on your right, at the end of the hall. His orders were that you should be shown in immediately.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, immediately. Let's go see.
Ah, what good fortune! Here are Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson. Enter, gentlemen.
If the Prime Minister will permit, will the gentleman be joining you for breakfast?
No, thank you. We have already eaten, and we are pressed for time.
Upon reading your letter, gentlemen, I understood that the request for an audience with Her Majesty had something to do with the burglar on the loose in London. I reacted immediately, even though I am unaware what the target of the next theft is. I also did all within my power to optimize the security surrounding Her Majesty. That is to say, absolutely nothing.
What?
Indeed, my power is non-existent once the threshold of these walls is crossed, and I've run up against an insurmountable obstacle regarding how to set up the security system surrounding Her Majesty. Her Majesty herself.
Have you at least explained to her?
She didn't even deign to receive me. Her Majesty is in a miserable mood for some reason or another, and is refusing an audience to anyone. Despite everything, I'm staying here. If it proves that she changes her mind and rules the affairs of the country from this room. All of my councillors are at the four corners of London to represent me. I even have one in the Chamber of Lords to see if Parliament can oblige Her Majesty to receive me.
This could take days, and we don't have days.
It's the best that I can do. So, Holmes, what can this Frenchman be after?
I'm not certain, but I believe that it has to do with Her Majesty herself. He will likely approach her, perhaps even be within earshot.
That is out of the question. We cannot take that risk.
Of course, we must prevent him. Tell me, what is the odour emanating from the stain at the bottom of your trousers?
Oh, that. It's Robillard, Her Majesty's companion's dog. Leomunda is adorable, but her dog is devilish. I arrived early this morning and dozed off on the divan. This abject creature woke me up in his own way. Watch out for this little demon. He has access to the whole palace and hates everyone. I've sent for another pair of trousers, but I have the impression that they'll never arrive.
Is there anything that we can do, Prime Minister?
You most certainly can. Find me some trousers without further delay and convey the letters. The addresses where they were dropped off are marked on the envelopes. A coach can be found in front of the palace. It's at your disposition.
Very well.
My dear Watson, you've become a public official of the nation. I won't join you despite the prestige, as there may yet be a way to dispel Her Majesty's bad mood, and gaining some precious time in doing so.
Good luck, Holmes. I will return to my work and await the blessed moment. Tell me, Watson, what are you waiting for? A royal escort?
Okay, so I'm assuming we're gonna go talk to this Leomunda.
Pardon me, Prime Minister. Could I trouble you to borrow your glasses?
Beg pardon? My glasses? Are you nearsighted also? Now I understand the magnifying glass. Take them. I'll take a break. But don't break them, understood?
I don't know what I might need those for. I guess we'll find out. Where is this Leomunda? What's this?
Excuse me.
Chauncey, sir, at your service.
Okay.
Here, I understand that Her Majesty is cantankerous today. Would you happen to know why?
I'm sorry, but I am not authorized to comment on Her Majesty's moods. In fact, no one is.
Be advised, it isn't idle curiosity that compels me to ask this question. The reason that I, Sherlock Holmes, the great English detective, is here as well as the Prime Minister is because Her Majesty is in grave danger. The danger is imminent, instigated by a man of Machiavellian twisted tendencies who is deprived of all sense of morals and scruples. Furthermore, he is French.
French?
Indeed, and all men who will have worked to protect Her Majesty in the face of this peril from across the Channel shall be seen as true patriots, a soldier in the image of the valorous English warriors who, weapons in hand, struck down Napoleon. Go, my friend, join our forces and march alongside. Now speak.
The facts are that Her Majesty quarrelled with her companion and confidant, Lady Leomunda. The dispute concerned a gift that Her Majesty gave to Leomunda.
What was the gift?
What was the gift that Her Majesty gave to her companion?
A doll's house. Lady Leomunda's personal chef and servant girl were terminated immediately, but the affair wasn't settled for Her Majesty, and the two have not yet reconciled. I don't know anything further.
Perhaps I could speak to Lady Leomunda?
She, too, is refusing to receive visitors.
Okay.
Thank you, my friend.
Lord Robillard categorically refused the breakfast that I brought. That has put him in a rotten mood also, and Lady Leomunda is in a state.
This is the worst that could happen. I've just thrown the remainder of his meal into the refuse. Impossible to remake it. Deirdre, go to the butcher's and get something raw. Demons seem to love blood.
Now, tell me, what is so special about Lord Robillard's food?
Indeed, I don't know. But he doesn't accept anything but. I would pay dearly to know the recipe. I believe that it contains chocolate.
Oh, it's good to know.
Thank you, my friend.
If you will permit me to withdraw, sir.
I must prepare Lord Robillard's, that is, Lady Leomunda's dog's meal.
Okay. Well, we know it has chocolate.
Swiss chocolate from Romandy.
I don't know what that other stuff is. What is this?
Ah, this must surely be the recipe for the dog's food. In a pitiful state, the cook must consult it often.
Oh, my lord's meal. Prepare thin sauce with the aid of a special scale with equal proportions based on 3/2 ounces of rations. 1/10 of woodland strawberry jam from Japan. 40% of anchovy extract marinated in honey. 1/2 mild mustard diluted with cooked wine vinegar. Add in reasonable quantities of the usual components. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna just open and close that. I'm not ready.
Marinated anchovies.
Oh, okay. So they're already marinated. Perfect.
Mustard prepared with vinegar.
Okay.
Woodland strawberry jam from Sapporo. This may prove to be useful.
Ew. Okay.
Sausages. I must know which ingredients to use.
Okay. Well, how do we know? Oh. Oh. I'm just like looking for. It's a banana.
Sausages.
And sausages.
There is something here. Phew, what a foul odor.
Okay, so bananas.
Jamaican bananas.
And sausages?
Sausages.
Okay. Where do I make this? Anything else? Oh. Oh. Good grief. Okay. Prepare a thin sauce with the aid of a special scale with equal proportions based on 3.5 ounces of rations. Okay. Mild mustard. Okay. Half. So that has to equal 50%. And the mustard's on the other one. Okay. So How do I... Okay. I don't know how we... I mean, I hate to open the bag every stinking time, but... Okay, so 3 strawberries, 2 anchovies. A 10th. So more anchovies. Okay. Is there like a reset? Oh, here we go. 2. That. There's more anchovies. Do that. Just do 11 maybe? Twelve. Is that right? That must not be right. So it's more anchovy, right? A 10th. That's not right either. Let's see. I don't know why you can't put them back. Oh, you right click. Okay. Be that. Like to say it. No. Because it's literally like a 10th. It would be 10 less than that. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll see if the dog likes
Elementary.
it. Oh. Voila. Okay, so now let's stick. Oh, okay. So yeah, click and drag. That just looks disgusting. Okay.
Closed.
I had to take a second to think of percentages. I'm like, oop, that's not right. But
Calm down, my lord. Calm down. Your breakfast is on its way.
The damsel wouldn't open her door for anything but her dog's breakfast.
Got it. Thankfully, and hopefully we have that. Hello, pug.
But you aren't Deirdre.
Your powers of observation are stunning, my lady. Indeed, I am not Deirdre. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am...
The new cook.
Not quite. Firstly, where can I place this meal?
Put me lord's breakfast at the foot of his bed. But, oh, I can't let an unknown person into my chamber. Good God, what will happen to me?
Nothing serious, my lady. In fact, I'm here to help you.
How do you know that I am in need of help? Help from a tall, distinguished man with a very long nose.
My lady, my flair for detection has nothing to do with the size of my nose. As for the help that I intend to provide, it solely concerns the dispute between yourself and Her Majesty.
Oh, don't talk of that. She will no longer speak to me. It's not even my fault. Oh, no.
Okay. What happened with the dollhouse?
Why does Her Majesty reproach you?
3 days ago, she gave me the lovely dollhouse that you see there. It was made specifically for me by the royal cabinet maker. It's magnificent, isn't it?
Indeed, the little candles in the chandeliers emphasize the lovely colouring of the dolls.
Yesterday, she came to see me in my chamber and noticed that 4 of the dolls were missing from the house. I wasn't even aware, but Deirdre, who had wrapped it, confirmed the fact. These dolls are precious, and Her Majesty, was angry and told me that I didn't take care of the gifts that she gave me. I questioned my staff, my maid and my cook, to no avail. I had them fired and thought that would suffice for Her Majesty, but no.
What the dolls look like?
I don't even know. All I know is that there are 4 less boys than girls in the dollhouse.
Okay.
Please calm yourself, my lady. I will see what I can do.
Oh, many thanks, sir. Thank you. If you find them, you will be handsomely rewarded. I will prove my gratitude, even if it means...
Save your gratitude for when I have solved the case.
Means what? Okay. Okay. So there's 4 less boys and girls. 4 are missing. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 girls for 4 boys. So we're missing 1 girl and 3 boys. You sure your cute little poochie didn't eat them?
Water.
Astute observation, Holmes. Always something hidden in the fireplace. It's probably leaving there. There. Maybe the fuzzy hats have seen something.
We're on duty, sir. We don't have the right to speak.
Oh, what's this? Can I not look in there? It's broken. There's a hole. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back in here and talk to the Prime Minister?
Thank you for the new pants, Chauncey. Holmes, my glasses, if you would. Are you finished with them, and were they of any use?
Here they are, sir. Indeed, I needed them to prepare a rather horrid mixture which is adored by the most temperamental lodger in the palace.
If the Prime Minister will permit, I would like to thank Mr. Holmes for saving us from Lord Robillard's wrath. If Mr. Holmes would happen to remember the ingredients for the mixture...
Truly, Holmes, I owe you my thanks. I had more than enough of listening to the howls of that However, I knew him as a pup. He was very gentle, nothing like the tyrant that he has become.
What provoked this change of temperament?
I haven't the least idea. Chauncey?
It seems to me that the fluctuations in my lord's mood began 3 years ago, after a visit of my lady's nephew, the young Lord Gwenders of Crudel.
Ah, yes, that angelic little redhead.
Little redhead.
What happened at the time?
My lady was so happy to see her nephew that she ignored my lord during the week that Lord Gwenders was here. My lord roamed alone from room to room, he who was so used to having my lady's complete attention. And the day came when...
I remember. The yappy little thing was completely out of hand, or rather out of paw, trying to separate Lady Leomunda from her dear nephew, without success.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question for Mr. Chauncey. Tell me, my friend, did you notice Lord Robillard engaging in any strange behaviour in the past 3 days?
Other than the Prime Minister's pants, nothing more than usual, sir. But I don't notice everything.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay. I mean, nothing in here. I always check the fireplace. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Where you going? So freaking cute. You're following me around, huh? Fine, well, you go into this little hole. Come on. Just gonna follow me around. Okay. I don't know, like... Look how cute he is.
It would be considered an act of treason to enter without having been invited.
Okay.
Undoubtedly subject to banishment to the Australian colonies, or worse.
That. Not
Closed.
Closed, okay. So we can either go like in the kitchen or... Oh, I'll talk to you?
How can I be of service, sir?
Tell me, Deirdre, you were in charge of wrapping the dollhouse that Her Majesty presented to Lady Leomunda. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you swore to Her Majesty that certain dolls were missing. Do you remember which they were?
Not exactly, sir. But I must say that when I recounted the dolls and noticed some were missing, I found that there were much less with ginger hair than before.
Okay.
My apologies for interrupting you in the midst of your duties. Would you have witnessed Lord Robilard engaging in any strange behaviour within the past 3 days?
Oh, my lord is a bit waggish and makes strange around people he isn't familiar with.
You must know him well. Has he added a new trick to his repertoire?
Why, yes. Now that I think of it, my lord usually has a right fear of chimneys because of the fire. However, yesterday morning, I found him with his paws and his snout full of ashes. The fire in the white drawing room was almost out. I cleaned him as quickly as possible, despite his protestations.
Thank you, Deirdre. Goodbye.
The drawing room? Is that what she said? Cause the fire over yesterday morning, I found him with his paws and a stump full of ashes. The fire in the white drawing room. Is that where
Closed.
the Prime Minister's at?
A pile of ashes to the side. I can see what seems to be a miniature hand coming out. It will take hours for the fire to extinguish, and pouring water over it will fill the whole palace with smoke. I must find a tool to get the doll out of there.
I guess what I just happen to have these little tongs that I've
Best to keep my
picked
discovery
up.
a secret for the moment. If the dog got his paws back on this doll, who knows what it would do.
Little turkey. He's the one that's taking the dolls. You're so freaking cute, but you're turkey. Bad boy. Taking the dolls out of Mama's house. Let's do this.
Sir?
Well, I found one. Dirty doll.
Could you please clean this doll?
Certainly, sir.
Thank you.
At your service, sir.
I don't know why we can't clean the doll. Put that doll on a big barrel. Okay. Oh, apparently we're gonna need a bucket for something.
Water.
Water. Okay. Well, I feel like there's something. When do we get to look in here? Maybe I gotta go back and tell Leomunda. We found one. Your dog is a turkey.
Yes, I am listening. I'm all yours.
My lady, I must press you further. Have you noticed any strange behaviour from Lord Robillard these last few days?
Why do you ask such a question? Oh, I see. You think that my little lord picked up the scent of the robber and wanted to warn me. I was so blind. Oh, my sweet lovey-dovey.
Indeed, that is one possibility.
Well, I seem to remember Lord rummaging in the garment chest that you see over there in the corner. He isn't supposed to go near it, as it contains ceremonial garments that I never wear, and it is very dusty. In addition, only my personal maid is capable of opening it, and that's in order to air it out from time to time, but I dismissed her.
Why is it complicated to open?
I decorated it myself, but it dates from Henry VIII, you know. He of the cupbearers, the maniac for security, blah, blah, blah. If you try to open it, don't ruin it, please.
I promise, my lady.
Goodbye.
Thank you. I must leave you, my lady.
My door and everything else will be open to you.
She's, coming on strong to, Sherlock. Okay, let's select that.
One must insert a star here to unlock the opening mechanism.
What, a star? The heck do you find a star? Oh, can I put one back? No, you can't. Okay. I'm just curious if I can find them. Where the heck do you find a star? Do I have to ask her where it is?
Yes, I am.
It's all mine, huh? Okay. Ew. Star. Where the heck did I find a star? To be honest, I can really only go into like 3 rooms right now.
So, Holmes?
No. Just making sure I'm not missing any dialogue.
So, Holmes, any progress?
No. Now I need a star.
Closed.
We do not want to go see the Queen uninvited, because I'd like to not be shipped to Australia. It's Prime Minister Deidre. No, what the star is? She's not even in here.
Closed.
Oh, there's like a sewing space. Let's see. We need a star. I just came out of there. I feel like it's gotta be somewhere in here, wouldn't it? Ah. It's nothing like... Oh, it's a cute little bed. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Let's see.
Water.
Oh, good. Very good. Water. Is there anything in the tub? I don't see anything, but we have this bucket.
Water.
No. Okay. I don't know, man. Okay. Well, let's see. Well, these funny hat people. Go back. Okay. Let's, I don't know, talk to the funny hat people.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm aware that you're on duty, but I am on a special assignment in the service of Lady Leomunda. She entrusted me with a specific investigation, and I must question you both. Please note, in the case of a successful outcome, she has promised her gratitude to all those who have helped. She specifically mentioned that her gratitude would extend to...
At your service, sir. At your service, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen. I do believe that Lady Leomunda's companion, the pint-sized Lord Robillard, has access to all of the rooms and halls of the palace. Now, would you have seen him acting erratically these last few days? Say, in the past 3 days?
Yesterday, my lord piddled in my boots.
No, I was referring to events clearly out of the ordinary.
The day before yesterday, while we were on duty, my lord was rummaging about behind this suit of armour. When I bent over to see what he'd found, my bearskin fell, and my lord attacked it, and near tore it to pieces.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Little pug of... You're a menace. Freaking cute, but you're a menace. A suit of armor?
This may prove to be useful.
Oh, this may prove to be useful.
This hole is dark and seems quite deep. I must find a way to see what's inside.
Okay, I think I have an idea for that. Can we grab... Yeah. Ooh, there's two.
No, one will suffice.
Oh, one will suffice. Can't be greedy with my candlesticks, I guess. Oh, what I'm gonna pair with it, though.
I need something. This hole is dark and seems quite deep. I must find a way to see what's inside.
Oops. There we go. Oh. Hey, doll.
I think I can make out the reflection of a porcelain face. This spear could be useful, but in order to recover the doll without damage, I would have to bend the end to form a hook.
I don't know how to do that. Unless we can... Can we get another one? And we'll heat it and bend it? Can we do that? Is that a thing? No? Oh, come on. No.
Closed.
Yep. Okay. Any...
So, Holmes, any progress?
Yeah. I don't know. Let me try something here.
Excuse me, would there be a clamp hereabouts?
Hold on. It just so happens that my cousin, one of the royal plumbers, came here yesterday to take care of Lady Leomunda's pipes, and he forgot one.
Lady Leomunda's pipes?
I meant to say the plumbing of the bathtub in Lady Leomunda's room, sir.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with the bathtub?
It no longer drains, sir. Normally the water drains in no time once the stopper is removed. In fact, with the force of the water, there are occasionally a few pink bubbles or even some hair that rise into the kitchen sink.
Okay.
Do you know when your cousin will return?
He said it will take 2 days in order to insert a custom-built auger to unclog the pipe, sir. My lady's maid told him that she saw my lord coming out of the empty bathtub. He would only have left 1 or 2 long hairs, if any.
Unless it was something else.
Because it's a doll, because he's psycho.
Thank you, Chauncey.
My pleasure, sir.
It's like payback time. Alright, there we go. This way.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Okay, we need to go... You came out of the bathtub, my little cutie patootie. Menace. Let's get the water out of here.
Closed.
Oh, every time. Go.
There. All of Lady Leomunda's bathwater is still in this barrel. It is far too heavy. I cannot lift it.
Let's get some help.
Listen, can you help me shift a barrel?
At your service, sir.
Elementary.
Yes, sir.
It's... Oh, okay. Oh, sure enough, there it is. Okay. So now... How many do I have? 3. Got all the dudes. There's 1 gal. Okay. So we have 3. Oh, it's like, here, close it, and it doesn't even look open. Oh.
This piece is actually a puzzle, and all the pieces detach easily.
Is this the star?
One must insert a star here to unlock the opening mechanism.
Oh, goodness. Oh. Okay. Nope. Okay. Oh. You rotate them? No. Huh. Confused. Okay. Am I like just clicking it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. That potentially may be an outlier. Hmm.
One must insert a star here to unlock the opening mechanism.
Oh, come on. It's not gonna clear it all for me. Oh, wait. Go back. Okay. Ah, crap. I should have. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so let's get rid of that one. Literally, do I just have to figure... Wait, no. Okay. What ones? Like that? Oh my gosh, okay.
Elementary.
There it is. Okay.
Why, these are my dolls.
Indeed, my lady, here they are. 2 are somewhat damp, but they are all completely intact. In the future, for their own safety, put them up high or lock them up. You should also consider rehiring your servants, as they weren't to blame for the dolls.
Thank you, sir. You are a savior. How can I ever repay you?
There is a way. You can use your influence with Her Majesty to ensure an audience for myself as soon as possible. Here's my card.
Certainly, sir. I will go straight away to beg her pardon, and I propose that you return this evening. That will give me enough time to improve her mood and deign to receive you.
Many thanks, my lady.
Okay. Later.
Surely you aren't telling me that you had to rummage through a waste bin in order to find the leftovers from an infernal...
My lord, my dear Watson, within these walls you must say my lord.
I wonder if you aren't mocking me, Holmes. I find it hard to believe that Her Majesty enjoys living in an environment so queer.
What do you know of our monarch, Watson? What do we really know?
Mr. Holmes, the Prime Minister is in the White Room on your right, at the end of the hall. His orders were that you should be shown in immediately.
Alright, before we do that, I think I will end the video here. We found the dolls. The next part will hopefully be meeting the Queen. Trying to figure out what Lupin's up to for his next heist here. Thank you all for watching, all your support, and we'll catch you next time.